Hello, my beautiful people. How y'all doing today? Dori back again. As y'all recall, it's been a while since I've been on here. I told y'all I was going to talk to y'all about something personal. I just had a sister cell type of surgery. Full disclosure, parents, if you do not want to let your kids know about these issues, they are female issues that concern me, and I wanted to share that with the world. So at this point, you can either lock them out of it or do your parental guidance, because some of the things can be disturbing and they might not be understood by children. So we'll have some links down there to show you some more of procedures. It's not mine, but things that you can grab off the internet. More or less what you will see is what they have done to me. Anyway, what this is, sister cell, is more of a prolapse bladder. Okay, 9 years ago I had a full hysterectomy after my children. I didn't no longer need my uterus. So because of I had some debris and other things that were attached to my uterus that were not supposed to be there. It also caused it for it to come out. So 9 or 10 years later down the road, what they should have done, and here's the message for you women: make sure that if you're going to have a full hysterectomy, make sure that your organs are properly attached to how they're supposed to be. So 10 years down the road, you won't have this procedure that I did. And they should have attached it fairly well, and they didn't do that, so that my organs could have stayed in place. They didn't do that. So therefore, throughout the years of my exercising and whatever it is, it could be, according to my doctor, many women have it, ranging from young to my age. I'm in my 50s. So the organs start going down as they lose the tension, that you have like I guess like a stopper down on the bottom where your organs start laying. Well, this particular tissue falls out and it erupts, and then the organ starts coming through and starts coming down through your female part. I'm going to try to make it as easy as possible for young people that are trying to learn this. And of course, like I tell the doctor, can you put it more in English terms, that not too much of this doctor terms. So I'm going to try to talk to y'all in that way, so that way y'all can get the gesture. As I've told my young nieces and nephews, shout out to them out there, and thank you very much for your wonderful prayers out there. Church, family and friends, for visiting. Flowers that I got from everybody. I really, really thank you. Now it has been 12 days after my surgery. Thank God I'm still here. It really is a 4-hour procedure, surgery. They put you under anesthesia, and you do stay in the hospital from 1 to 3 days. And that procedure lasts about 4 days. I'm sorry, 4 hours. So anyway, so they did that. They went in, and so back to it, you lose your tension. So what they did, they go in with mesh, and you go like, oh, I don't want to do mesh because they're recalled, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, they were recalled back in the 2000 and 2008. But ever since then, they've come up with a lot of things. And really, a lot of things that don't work is because you yourself have to take care of that. You know, it's a little thing that interlocks with your skin, and if you don't take care of it, well, of course it's going to tear up again. So it's your job also to do your part, and that's what I'm doing. I'm trying not to do a lot of things. I will not be able to do anything, pretty much basic little things, no more than 5 pounds, you know, and just walk very little. Like cannot drive, you know, for 6 weeks or so until the doctor releases me. Meaning no gym. We all remember I used to go 2 hours a day. Well, I can't do that for a while, but it helped me before, because it helped me heal a little bit quicker. I do see that my stamina was a little bit better. The results came out great. They did do that procedure. I have stitches inside to is holding it up. But like I said, if you do a lot of strain things, if you do a lot of things that are not supposed to be, well, of course you start tearing that up and your stitches come undone, and all the money that you spend and for repairing that, it goes away, right? So I gotta take care of that. Okay, but I wanted to talk to you all about that. Like I said, was this procedure necessary for me? Yes. On some women, it may not be. Um, like it can be, you can get a little ring, plastic ring to hold it up, you know, and disinfect it. And there's different things. You can do Kegels. If it's something simple, if it's something that you have done a hysterectomy or something in the past few years, you still have time to do those exercises, your Kegel exercises, and see if you can get that ring to place it in place and do your Kegels. And I think that your organs will kind of go up because you're still young, for the young people out there. But me, it has been like almost 10 years, so my organs were already falling through, and so it needed to be surgically put up. Okay. There's all kinds of procedures. You know, men suffer with other things that women do. With that, I had that surgery done, and it came out okay. Now I'm at the stage where, okay, so now what happens? Well, I just have to recuperate and continue with my antibiotics, not too much stress on my female parts and that kind of things. So now, the main thing is so that your bladder can go to the restroom. That's very important, because if you don't, then there's a problem. You have to go to the emergency if your urine stops. So my urine is okay, and I keep going every 2 hours, and that's very important to keep it going. I also had this other minor surgery where they put a sling underneath the urethra. And the urethra is, as you know, or for those young people that don't know, is where your urine comes out of on the female part. Okay. And what exactly did I do? Why? Well, because sometimes women my age or older, they can have a leakage problem, or when you sneeze, you shoot out a little bit of urine. Well, these are incontinent things that happen as you get older. And so I went and repaired that as well. So what do? Well, they kind of, they put like two strings underneath the urethra, tie them to my pelvic muscle, and hold it there so that it can stay in place and secure it a little bit more. Did I need to have that done? Yes, I did. Back 10 years ago, I had one of the OB/GYNs, they actually punctured my bladder, so it was a little bit damaging to that. So I'm glad that I had that done as well. So I had like 2 procedures done on this particular surgery. So anyway, those of you that are taking health education, this is important for y'all to know. For your parents, their children, this is something you can know. I wouldn't share that with other kids. It's for your information, and make sure that your moms are aware of what you are watching and viewing. It's a full disclosure. I don't want to shock people, but I do want to tell them, the people that are subscribing to my channel, that's what happened to me. And for people out there that are thinking about doing it, well, that's up to you. How severe do you have it? Do you have bulges coming down? You know, that's the time that you really need to do. Now, let me remind you of this. I didn't know what they were, honestly. I mean, things go wrong in your body and you just go to doctors. I had 3 doctors before I actually had a urologist specialist to actually do my surgery. Great shout out, UT physicians out there. My doctor's name is Dr. Sadiki Ghazala. Brilliant doctor, wonderful job, to the T. Even checked up on me yesterday, you know, called me. I mean, who does that? Anyway, wonderful doctor, fully recommend it. Sadiki Ghazala out of UT, down here in Houston, Texas Medical Center area. Anyway, I wanted to thank everybody, and I wanted to share that with y'all. And I'm doing okay. I will shoot y'all like in another week or so and see how it's doing. You know, because like I said, this is 12 days after the surgery. So things can pop out. We don't know. So we're going to see how this pans out and see how it's going to go. But for you people that are thinking of having this kind of things, there's other things. You can do Kegels, you can do the little ring that they put inside to hold everything up. It just depends how severe it is for you. If you don't have it that severe, then I would, if I didn't have it that severe, I would have gone with something like that versus surgery. There's exercises that you can do to prevent that and help your muscles get stronger. But once your muscles are coming through the canals and through that's a different issue that they have to go in and do all that. But I'm going to put a website link of kind of like what they did inside. But technology is so far advanced now. They have those stitches that kind of melt away with your skin and that kind of thing. So, good for them. I'm glad that there's a lot of technology. Like I said, there's a lot of different ways they can do it. They can do it with robots now. My surgeon actually goes in there herself and go down there and repair all that. And so it just depends what kind of surgeon or surgery that you want to have done, or if you want to have it done. But my beautiful people, stay pretty. I will keep in touch with y'all. Like I said, thank you, everybody. And keep watching the FIFA Cup. That's so lovely. I don't have anybody in particular as far as soccer. I just love soccer, but sorry about Argentina today. But anyway, good luck to all the teams out there, and whoever you're rooting for, I hope that they come through for you. God bless you, my pretty people, and goodbye. This is Dori saying so long, and I'll see y'all soon, okay? Bye-bye.